All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to stick with our rational exponents, but in this case what we're going to do is we're going to do some simplifying. All right, so we started out class using a lot of our exponent properties, and this is what we're going to start out with. You notice that everything in here has an exponent, all right? Whether it's a fraction or it's not a fraction, rational exponents or non-rational exponents, I'm going to multiply all of these exponents by a third. So this becomes 125 to the 1/3, x to the 3 over 15, y to the 3 over 6. And we're still multiplying it by 3y to the 1/2. I'm going to simplify as much as I can. Now this right here, the 1/3 power, really just means the cube root of 125. So we're trying to identify a number that we multiplied to itself 3 times in order to get 125, and that's just 5. I'm going to write this as x to the 1/5. This is y to the 1/2, and we're multiplying it by 3y to the 1/2. Now what I can start to do is start to multiply my numbers together, and these two variables have common bases. And when I have common bases and we're multiplying, we need to add their exponents. So once again, more exponent properties. So 5 times 3 is 15. X to the 1/5 doesn't change. This becomes y to the 1/2 plus another 1/2, which means our final answer is 15x to the 1/5, y to the 1st. All right, so when we're working with rational exponents, we're trying to simplify the values. It's just like we're taking roots. All right, you want to simplify a root as much as possible. And when we have these exponent properties, exponent to an exponent, 3/2 times 1/3, 3/5 times 1/3, got to multiply. And then we have to determine our common bases, like what we did here, y to the 1/2 and y to the 1/2. We had common bases. So when we multiply common bases, we want to add their exponents. So we're using all of these exponent properties in order to be able to simplify with these rational exponents.